Hi guys, Tech Queens are here. Today we're going to talk about new Samsung flagship S series. Tech sites have moved away from terms such as Galaxy S11 and S11 Plus and tools those such as Galaxy S20 and S20 Ultra instead. As numerous sources reported that Samsung has indeed been calling them that with industry execs around the CES Expo recently. This change would make sense. It's 2020 after all. By any name, this new line of premium Samsung phones is believed to rock next generation displays and multiple rear cameras in rectangular housings. It does not only represent the start of the year 2020, but also is an indication of new era for Samsung, as per the mobile division execs at CES. Samsung's Galaxy S20 series hasn't stopped leaking all week, and we already have a pretty good idea of what to expect from the new S20 series in terms of design and specs. Now, a new leak might have just revealed full pricing details and a release date for the Galaxy S20 series. The Galaxy S20 Trio should all look similar, especially from the front. The insiders suggested the phones will look pretty similar to the Galaxy Note 10, at least from the front. They'll have the same kind of hole punch display, with a selfie camera embedded in the top center part of the screen. All three are tipped to curve displayed, although the angle is believed to be gentler than the Samsung devices last year. Size will be the main difference between the three. The Galaxy S20 is expected to be the smallest out of the Samsung's new phones, although we don't know exactly what size it will be. Conflicting reports say that either 6.2 inches or 6.3 inches. The Galaxy S20 Plus is expected to measure in at 6.7 inches, and the biggest smartphone in Samsung's new lineup is going to be the Galaxy S20 Ultra, featuring a giant 6.9-inch AMOLED display. This table shows the full specifications for the Galaxy S20 series. I'll break this down in sections shortly, but the highlights include the massive new screen sizes, increased battery capacities, and the biggest camera upgrades for generations. For those of you who aren't yet aware, the standard Galaxy S20 and Galaxy S20 Plus will likely have the same basic camera lineups and abilities on their front and rear. They're expected to arrive paired with a 12-megapixel main camera with an ultra-wide-angle lens and an impressive 64-megapixel telephoto with 3 times optical zoom. An impressive quadruple camera setup is expected for S20 Plus on the rear with an additional time-of-flight sensor for improved portrait photography and AR content representation, same as S20 Ultra. S20 Ultra is noted to be thicker than the S20 or even the S20 Plus. This might indicate that it will be the exclusive bearer of Samsung's first periscope zoom setup and high-resolution camera that will reportedly offer 10 times optical, and it'll allow for some clever up to 50 times to 100 times digital hybrid optical magnification. To summarize, Samsung will equip the Galaxy S20 with a 48-megapixel telephoto lens to the range. This is capable of 5 times optical zoom, and it'll sit alongside a 48-megapixel wide-angle lens to top-flight sensor and a massive 108-megapixel primary camera on the Ultra model, which uses pixel binding technology. This should lead to significant improvements in low light photography. I'll show you some of the recent photos about the camera functions. The following pictures and footage are supposedly revealed from the reliable insiders. As you can see, it's demonstrating how the optical zoom works on the Samsung Galaxy S20 devices. You can notice that there is little interruption with the resolution. Supersized Qualcomm 3D Sonic Max fingerprint sensor is added to the Galaxy S20, which is 17 times larger than S10. It'll also support 2 fingerprints at the same time for the significantly increased security. All 3 S20 devices are set to be powered by Samsung's new top-end processor, the Exynos 990, and come with at least 12GB of RAM and an option to go to 16GB for the Ultra. Samsung has reportedly combined these elements with Android 10 and One UI 2.1 straight out of the box. As for the storage, the cheapest model will ship with 128GB and support for micro SD cards of up to 1TB. For S20 Ultra, a pricier variant with a more impressive 512GB is expected too. All 3 Galaxy S20 phones are expected to have 120Hz display, which refreshes twice as quickly as an ordinary 60Hz display. This should make all motions on the phone look much smoother, something that should be especially noticeable when it comes to gaming and scrolling through the apps. S20 series should have been certified with IP68, which means they can all survive exposure to water and dirt for a certain period of time. It is suggested the Galaxy S20 Ultra will have the biggest battery out of the trio, with a capacity of 5000 mAh alongside support for the fast charging, wireless charging and reverse wireless charging. In comparison, we are expecting to see 4000 mAh battery in the Galaxy S20 and a 4500 mAh battery in the Galaxy S20 Plus. After all, the Galaxy S20 Ultra will have the biggest screen out of the 3, which will demand more power than the displays in the Galaxy S20 and Galaxy S20 Plus. Here's what we're expecting as a starting price for each model. It appears that Samsung will give away its upcoming Galaxy Buds Plus for free if you pre-order the Galaxy S20 Plus or S20 Ultra. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon again in our next video.